Okay, here's a little bit of an overview about how to set up gyros and what the various controls do. We look at this this model here, just a pretty generic the Hobby King 401B. It's pretty standard. We'll cover some of the details later. It's got this goes to the servo, and this will come from the control surface, and say for example like the aileron or the rudder, and this will control the sensitivity. We'll go into that in a bit more detail. So let's get everything plugged in. Okay, first off we're just going to check and make sure everything's working right. We're going to plug this servo in. It's you can see the aileron is being controlled, and here we're going to plug into over here we have the pitch trim, and we see that that's working. That's what we're going to use for control of the gyro. So let's get rid of that. Let's see, now we're going to plug the gyro to the servo. Signal wires are all lined up. We're going to plug the gyro into the aileron port, and we're going to plug the control into channel 5 that we just arbitrarily picked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That we just arbitrarily picked to be the control. Now you see it's going crazy because I'm wiggling it around. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to reset the power. When we first turn it on, we want to keep it flat and stable. It'll do a flat, fast blink, and then the light will go on or off depending on the control. Now we'll look at a few of these first. If you look here, you can see here's a reversing switch. If you need to be reversed, just flip that up. The second is a digital servo switch. If you have a digital servo, flip that in the up position. Otherwise, leave it as it is. If you run an analog servo with a digital mode, the number of pulses will be too fast and you'll burn out your servo. Okay, so let's do a couple of things. Okay, first we're going to tape this guy down. It's a good idea to tape it down while you're doing testing. The first set of tests I did just kind of handheld, and it turns out your hand jitters enough that it makes the testing really useless. Okay, so we've got that taped down. We're going to go ahead and reset the power again. Fast blink, then a solid. Now the solid means it's in heading hold mode, which is not what we typically want for planes. Now here's a little bit, this is an area that was really confusing. Watch here as we turn the pitch trim. So we've got it all the way to the right. Now this is in heading hold mode, maximum sensitivity. We're going to kind of keep turning it around, and as soon as that light goes off, that is dead centered. Now with the light off, that means we're in normal rate mode and we're at 0% sensitivity.